Now, John Mahama sa kan sembi. Na ni nyina fa eye World Cup. Me unsa sofu bi hyem kom. Ya hwe ya ntokwa besi America World Cup number so obodam. Ambaso kra yeti America. Medium kwase asem de bia mu hu damage. Na ade na ntokwa na ebi nsi eye Canada. World Cup ya nya America nko an eye no. Vision na Nyankopon yi kire no we nyi Mexico di ankire wo. We nyi Canada di ankire wo. America nko an. Ya nko an no problem. John Mahama President 1 e kan semia no pay o kan brofum. President 2 bi ba be chirechirem e wo akankasem. President 1 e ka so say we must ensure supporters wishing to go to the World Cup return, as it took a lot of work to get off the US visa ban list. I hope this event does not put us back on it. Or see, Osemu Ghana for more present beko America go World Cup. Osemu kaisa na nsia US there to list so na yentumi mpo enya visa emba America. Ose World Cup ne de onsi obi akwan se mema ne kɔ. Ose obepese Ghana for dodo obekɔ hwɛ Ghana na yabo gi omoso oni ebeko aye no bebo oni ebebo aye no bebo ye asante kotokoto say ye gigi akase phobia obi ase ye phobia obi ase ye ontumi ntake ose mu nyina eye se mo be de mo betumi akɔ America akɔhwɛ World Cup no na ose mo na my adwene se mudu America mo mba fie no osra mo ya the list no be ma Kevin Taylor ye de obia picture ye de obia din samoba na mankwa Kevin Taylor be kwa report mama ice ene de meka kire mo muntie moni ebebo aye ne mo bebo moni ebebo aye ne mo bebo moni ebebo aye ne mo bebo asati ko say ye gigi phobia obia say aye phobia obia say aye phobia ultimate take only that day only draws only flabbergasted John Mahama say mo pese mo ko World Cup no nyame ene mo nko monya process ni nya pepepe obi opese ko support Black Stars bia no he is happy he supports monkai America for the to list so nansia no mu ni ye say omoma na nka mo pese ye beba America o say BBT America for the year free sa red list nim o say yan kan kire mo say Ghana for a mobile World Cup or America no. Also, said the moment I will be apply, you beji information. Udin was so or picture was so no. You ever for the documents in Ghana Embassy or America. Therefore, the information in Ghana Embassy or America. What is going to happen? And they say Ghana Embassy now what DC and in New York no. Hold the document no. You real World Cup now. Na say you musa wa ma on metam document in their eyes. And I would like to say this because we are check. I would like to applaud the ambassador, Mr. Victor Smith, and especially the Ghana consulate, New York. In fact, you know something? There is something recently man notice say, and for a very long time Ghana for Bebre they were complaining about a services Ghana Embassy edema Ghana for America, but for about a year now, or a year and almost about 3 months after a year, Mr. Victor Smith, the consulate director or a year New York. I am trying to get his name. Do you have the man's name? Do you know the reason I'm saying that? Meshada Suma ni pebi momo call Ghana Embassy New York. I wanted to test the system to see how quick and how professional Ghana Embassy New York they have become. Because you see, for some time now, a lot of Ghanaians complained a lot about Ghana Embassy, how their services here. Now, man, for complaining about Washington DC and the Kufuado and the Baumia, there were some people too who were complaining a lot about almost services New York City. Now, what I did was, I had a couple of friends, and I'm person called Ghana. And I'm because Omumienu, but I can't find the visa, the passport, and Ghana Embassy, Washington, D.C. Now, I also enfa Nediano enko New York City. I wanted to see something. But you know, as some way now, Mama Kai, I've always wanted to applaud the ambassador himself, Victor Smith, and also the man who is in charge of the New York consulate, a friend of Caleb Amwa. I deliberately made my cousin, Busa Semani Dindi, say, you know what? This is my cousin until New York. This is my cousin until Ohio. And I'm catching and say, send it to New York. I'm doing something. I say, call. Me was 3 months to go to Ghana. Now my passport number. I said, just do it. Just make sure when you're sending it, add a return bill. Make sure that your passport doesn't get missing. Hey, the professionalism now. Omudiabeka embassies no hano, especially that Mr. Caleb Amwano New York, the consulate, that guy, it is exceptional. When was the last time I would say Obi complaining about New York consulate? Something is going on there. Somebody wasn't professional. My passport ko my friend Omanfa. This is the first time I have seen any office in America, a Ghanaian officer, their work ethics is abrofu. They are not perfect. But I am beginning to see, say, changes are back. And I'll give credit to the ambassador, Victor Smith himself, because you see, experience is important. And for him working with people with experience and understanding the work and giving them the room to also use their experience to make sure, say, the right things are done. No? I was shocked. I was amazed. And if I open the phone lines like that, Mr. Caleb Amwano, I think say, he is the acting consul general. Caleb Amwa. He's one of the most fantastic people. And you don't get people complaining about Ghana consulate in New York. You don't get anybody complaining. When was the last time I heard so because say, hey, and a Ghana consulate, New York, me call hono, and yes, say, when you call, they pick. The professionalism is changing overnight. Visa processing, passport, everything is on point. And sometimes you ask yourself, inti you nipa abutumi ejumano. And this is Mr. Caleb, who is in charge of that place. Mr. Caleb Amwa, and the ambassador himself, who is also in charge of all the consulates, and also in DC, an office. You know, now you can see the professionalism. People are not complaining, say, I'm a passport, you know, I can't talk to anybody. I cannot talk to anybody. Nobody's speaking my call. Because people, the way they returned my cousin's passport in 3 days, expedited. And when they even sent it, they had to call him to say your passport has been mailed to you. They never knew say it was my cousin. I wanted to see. But they put me to shame. They basically embarrassed me. And every day now when team say I'll talk about this matter. Ghana form New York, Ghana form Washington DC, they can attest to this. The changes. And if you have met the ambassador before, the last time I went to Ghana and I came back, I was on the same flight with Mr. Victor Smith. And you will be shocked to know, on your ambassador, the humility. He was walking through the line like any other person, talking to ordinary people, explaining things. I was in my seat and I was watching the man. I was like, now these people, they are making the job so easy. They are making things look like you can walk to any government official and speak to them for them to give you answers. And that is what we wanted all these years. Jenny Wabroch, they hear you. Your embassies, ebetie, your kasa mubetie, your from mubefa, your here assistance, finito, your mubetna had your mupebi yamamo. And Ambassador Smith and Mr. Caleb Yabua, the consular, New York embassy. These are exceptional people, especially the New York people. And see, I am using this platform to say, I'm applauding them. They have done marvelously well. And they need to make things more better. And I know from the experience of this man, I know they are going to change things there. And the ambassador, of course, everybody knows his experience and what he has done. Over Victor Smith in Ghana politics, nobody knows Victor. Nobody can say so only Victor Smith. In Ghana politics, he's a comrade, a pure NDC JJ Rawlings fighter to this point. They understand the party, they understand the service, they understand the commitment. So Victor Smith is a grassroots member. No, his exceptional experience is there. You cannot get any bad thing to say about that man. Ope Infantini Benina, very respectful at his age. He's still talking to young people like they are his colleagues. That is service. That is people showing respect. We are Ghana in our Shamia. Let's give them credit. I had the Ghana embassy in Washington, D.C., and then the consulate area, New York, led by Mr. Caleb Amwa. Exceptional people. Into these are things. Into more moko US no. More moko World Cup no. President say monko na mumbra. Last me who say kwasie bi abonye osede okuta list bi and ade. Mo de mama kwasie no bobo mudin muduru ebeje pictures nyina. Wa o pese wo kọ World Cup no fa ekwan paso. So wako baby akotro udin a it does not automatically guarantee you access to the World Cup. It is why you know so the kwasie how the list akoma bronye be mo akọ World Cup. And the Ujimi. We are going to make sure the right people come to the World Cup. They have to go through the right process. It is why you know say Abronya kwasia we bobo odi on TV so abema ko World Cup and the bodam. Make sure you follow the process and make sure you do the right thing. That is the only way. That is the only way I'll be to about World Cup. Depending on just Abronya kwasia no kan we bobo odi as a list TV and I'm to kwasia we the name say where Jimmy Four and Hokan we able just a guarantee World Cup. It is not going to guarantee you any World Cup. It is not going to guarantee you any World Cup. Obey the right thing, the right thing. They now obey no guarantee World Cup. Kwasia is our brother Bodia and then the guarantee World Cup. Do the right thing, follow the procedure, make sure the right things are done, you will get access to the World Cup. As simple as that.